Today we're going to be talking about everything you need to know about retinols and retinoids. Okay, the biggest buzzword out there in skincare is retinols. They're in everything nowadays. Over the counter, prescription strength, and you hear about how irritating they are to your skin, but it really is the miracle, I guess they say that it really is. You might be asking yourself, what is it? Do I really need it? How do I use it? How do I combine it with things that I'm already using? And how do I make it so it's not so irritable? Because it can cause a lot of sensitivity. So first of all, what is retinol? Basically, retinol is just vitamin A, and you can use it to treat all kinds of things. You can use it to treat acne. You can use it to treat fine lines. You can use it to treat dark spots. But you probably want to go to a dermatologist if you have a lot of different concerns that you want to be getting a prescription for. It does come in different forms: creams, gels, serums, lotions. So what exactly does retinol do for your skin? It actually increases cell turnover. It just makes your cells go faster and faster. Here's how I like to look at it, okay? So a long time ago, somebody explained it to me like this, and it's just really stuck in my mind. So pretend like you have layers of your skin, the epidermis, the dermis, things like that. We don't need to get scientific. And underneath the top of your skin, you have big, healthy skin cells, okay? They look big and fat and plump. Pretend like our skin is a potato chip factory. Yeah. So your big, plump skin cells underneath the surface of your skin are the big, fat potatoes, right? And when they get to the surface of the skin that we can see, they turn into potato chips, okay? Flat, kind of crispy, okay? And those are your dead skin cells, and then they flake off. So you have a potato chip factory on your body, okay? So what the retinoids do, or the retinols do, is they actually cause this turnover to speed up, okay? So it accelerates it. So what happens is you get these healthier skin cells to come to the surface faster, and it makes your skin look better. So anything that's going on with your skin, acne, wrinkles, dark spots, it's going to shed that faster, and it's also going to plump up your skin. So how long does it take for you to see results? It does start working right away, but it's going to take you several weeks before you see any signs of anything happening, and it might even take like 6 months. As long as you, like anything else, as long as you're consistent with your regime, you will see results. So like we mentioned before, retinol is used to treat all kinds of things. Acne, for one, that skin cell regeneration helps with the oils and the blackheads that build up, so it really does help with that. However, you might see pimples come to the surface of your skin for the first couple of months when you're using it. So your skin might look worse before it starts looking better. Oh no, not something you want to hear, but stick with it. You will see clearer skin. I guarantee you will. And you don't have to take my word for it. It's proven out there, okay? A lot of people use retinols for acne scars. So if you grew up and you had a lot of acne on your face and you're dealing with acne scarring, a lot of dermatologists prescribe this to get rid of that, because again, that regeneration of speeding up of the cell turnover. Why can't I get that out of my mouth? Okay, dark spots, the hyperpigmentation in your skin, wonderful for sun damage, wonderful for this. It does take time, and one big thing, and you cannot forget this, is you do have to wear sunscreen when you're using retinol. It does make your skin a lot more sensitive to sunlight and to sunburn, and you just don't want to do that. Plus, guess what? We're trying to stop the aging process, not speed it up. Okay, retinol is also great for large pores. So if you feel like your pores are getting to be, you could see them a little bit more, and that does happen as we get older. This actually helps with that by cleaning out your pores, again, increasing the skin cell turnover rate. The one thing that we probably want to use retinol for is wrinkles, right? Come on, ladies. We all get wrinkles for various reasons as we age. It could be sun damage. It could be we just didn't take care of our skin when we were younger. It could be we're using the wrong things on our skin. Who knows? But as we get older, it seems to be more of a concern, right? And so we lose our elastins and our collagen as well. And so that actually makes, even if you've taken great care of your skin over the years, you're still losing that elasticity and the collagen in your skin. So you will see fine lines and wrinkles. Everybody will. Everybody will. So helps you to improve the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles by slowing down the breakdown of collagen. It actually makes the skin more elastic as well. It's going to take several months before you see this happening, but trust me, it will happen. How exactly do you use retinol? Whether it's over the counter, whether it's in your moisturizer, whether it's prescribed by your dermatologist, whatever form it is, what you want to do first is you want to wash your face. And you typically, most often than not, you want to use your retinoids at night. Okay, you want them to sit on your skin for that good solid 8 hours. And also, you don't want retinoids on your face or retinol on your face and then go outside. Okay, that's a disaster because it does make your skin real sensitive to sunlight. So you want to use it at night, and you want to clean your face with a gentle cleanser, and then you want to pat dry your face. Okay, you don't want to rub it, you don't want to scrub your skin before you put retinol on. And then after your face is dry, you want to put the size of a pea, very minimal amount, dot it on over your face, and then blend it in. You don't want to get it around your eyes. And a lot of people have some sensitivity around their mouth as well. So if it's your first go at this, I would stick to the outer rims of your face. It's not as sensitive as the inside. And then once your skin gets used to it, then it'll be able to tolerate it a little bit more. But you don't know until you start using it how sensitive you're going to be. And different seasons as well, like in the wintertime, I know I'm more sensitive to drying out my skin. And so I can't use it every other night, which is what I typically do. I have to use it like twice a week instead. It's just because it's drier out. So, and that leads me to answer your question about how often can you use it. Well, once your skin builds up to the sensitivity or the irritation, because almost everybody has some kind of irritation from first using it. So you start off slow. You might even want to just do a patch test on your skin to see how you're going to react. But eventually, if you could build up and then be able to tolerate it and use it every single night, and it just be part of your routine. Okay, so what are some of the benefits of using retinol? It thickens the skin, it improves the elasticity, it reduces inflammation, it prevents clogged pores, it slows the production of melanin, which is the age spots in our skin. Lots of good benefits of using retinols. That's why everybody's saying that it's like the queen of skincare, if you will. Just because it does all these wonderful things doesn't mean that there's not some kind of side effects of using that. And that includes dry, irritated skin, itching, burning. I know when I use it on my neck, I can't use it on my neck because I itch. It just makes me itch so bad. You might see redness, you might see peeling of your skin, and sunburn. If you're not using your sunscreen, your skin will burn quicker than normal wherever you're using retinoids. And you can use retinol on the back of your hands, on your chest, all over. They actually have lotions now that have retinol in them, so you can use it all over your body. Let's talk about how to make these side effects a little bit more tolerable. So we already know that retinols kind of irritate our skin just a little bit. So what are some of the easy ways that we can minimize this, if you will? One of the things that I've been doing is sandwiching my retinol in between moisturizers. So typically you would clean your face, pat it dry, put your retinols on, and then put your moisturizer on. However, especially in the wintertime, for some reason, my skin just dries out, probably because there's not enough humidity in the air. So I have to clean my face and then put my moisturizer on and then put my retinol on, let it sit just a little bit, and then put another layer of moisturizer on. That seems to help out a lot. And that's the only thing that I've changed in my regime, but here's some other things that you could do as well. Go low and slow. This is probably the best advice for people just starting out. They have different strengths of retinols and retinoids. Start with the lowest amount that you can get, like over the counter. So if you are going to go to the drugstore and you're looking at retinoids, get the lowest amount that you can use to see if your skin will tolerate it. And then maybe only use it twice a week. Pick 2 days, Wednesdays and the weekends. That's easy to remember. And just use it at night on those 2 days. See how your skin reacts. And then in a couple of weeks, add another night. Maybe go every other night instead and see how your skin reacts. The last thing you want to do is go at it full force thinking, oh, I'm going to be wrinkle-free in 3 months. You're not. Something else that you could do is decrease the strength of your retinol. So say you went to the dermatologist and they prescribed it. The most they can prescribe, I think, is a 1%. So you want to might back it down to like a quarter of that. You don't need a prescription for that strength. You can get it over the counter. And then make sure that you're not exfoliating your skin before you put it on. What's the difference between a retinoid and a retinol? They're both vitamin A derivatives, and they both are used to improve the texture and the appearance of your skin. The main difference is how strong they are. Retinols are widely available over the counter as serums, creams, lotions, things like that. And retinoids are higher concentrated, and those are prescription strength only. The only notable exception of this is the product called Differin, which is actually over the counter, and it is a retinoid, but it's used to treat acne. So a lot of you may have heard of tretinoin, which is the prescription strength of retinol. So if you're out there surfing and Googling and you keep coming across the term tretinoin, that's what that is. It's a retinol. Another way to decrease the irritability of your skin is to maybe pair it with thicker moisturizers, maybe especially like in the wintertime. Maybe get yourself a heavier cream at night when you're using your retinoids, and then a different moisturizer during the day. And if you can, get that moisturizer with an SPF of 30 in it. That'll really help. That doesn't take place of sunscreen, but it definitely helps with incidental exposure of the sun. Also, something else you can do is consider short-term contact with your retinoids. So say you started out and you're like, wow, I'm doing it twice a week and it is still really, really irritating my skin. Maybe just put it on your skin, leave it on for 20 to 30 minutes, and then cleanse it off. You can do that. Get your skin used to it. If you have not used anything like this on your skin before, it is going to come to a shock to your skin. So the last thing you want to do is say, I just can't use it at all. I just can't. I tried it once, can't. No. Everybody's skin is different. Everybody's got different sensitivity to their skin. So you got to find out what works for you to get you at least started. It's kind of like when you go to the gym. Everybody's going to start differently. You know, you might do 5 sit-ups or 5 push-ups and I don't know, and you can't walk the next day. Whereas, other people go and everybody's different. Also, something you can do is look for products that have encapsulated retinol in them. And what I mean by that is they're actually encapsulated in like a little bead. And sometimes you could see it in the tube, sometimes not though. What it does is it comes out, and when you put it on your skin, it is kind of time released. So the retinol isn't released all at once throughout the night or throughout the time you have it on your skin. I don't want to say it pops, but I guess that's what it does. The encapsulated molecules kind of break open. Okay, let's talk about combining our retinols with other serums, because there's other serums out there, right? You've got your glycolic acids, your hyaluronic acids, your salicylic acids. My goodness, there's acid, vitamin C. And how do you use that when you're using these things as well? Let's say you're using glycolic acid. What is glycolic acid? It's a chemical exfoliant. So all those potato chips or those dead skin cells that we just talked about, the glycolic acid is wonderful for just exfoliating them off. I use a glycolic acid during the day, and then I use my retinol at night. So my skin is continuously turning over skin cells. So fresh. Okay. If you're using your retinol, just use your retinol at night and your glycolic acid in the daytime. And most of these serums, that's what we're going to suggest, is you use your other serums in the daytime and your retinols at night, because you really don't want to layer that retinol with anything else. You want that retinol to be the powerhouse and do its job at night. If you're not using your retinols every single night and you want to use these other things at night, then use those on the nights that you're not using your retinols. So if you're really digging your vitamin C at night or your glycolic acid at night, use those on alternative nights and during the day as well. Let's talk about hyaluronic acid. Hyaluronic acid is a wonderful, wonderful thing. It actually is a moisturizer that slows down the evaporation of the water on your skin. And actually, someone once told me a long time ago that the molecules in hyaluronic acid can hold its weight like 500 times more than a regular molecule can. So when you put it on your skin, it actually plumps up your skin and your fine wrinkles kind of fade away. You've seen those line fillers, if you will, that you you can fill in. It's like a little tiny pointed lotion thing, and you pat it into your skin, and then all of a sudden it looks like you don't have any lip wrinkles. But when you wash it off, there they are again. That's what that is. It's a highly concentrated hyaluronic acid. Wonderful. I kid you not. I mean, you put that on, maybe you have wrinkles on it. Maybe you're going to a special occasion, event, dinner date, wedding, I don't know. And you just want to look your best. Hyaluronic acid, those line fillers are amazing. You can put them on and then you sit there and you don't move your face for a while. So you don't want to make the lines appear. And then you can put your makeup on after that. And yeah, it's like magic. But most of us don't have that much time to get ready every single day. Special occasions. They do have hyaluronic acid lotions that you can use every single day. I have a couple of them and I absolutely love them, and they feel really good on the skin. They actually help to counteract the feeling of the irritability of the retinoids that you just used. I know that I use a product by Sunday Riley. I don't know if you've ever heard of that brand. I can't think of the product right now, but I'll link it. I'll put it in the show notes. And it's got hyaluronic acid, and I think it actually has glycolic acid in it as well. I can't remember, but it feels wonderful, and it makes my skin feel like butter. I mean, it's just baby soft skin. I love, love, love it. What about salicylic acids? Salicylic acids, they are used to treat acne. And I know, I just said retinols are used to treat acne too. So, ooh, that's a lot going on. You got to be careful because the salicylic acid actually dries out your skin as well as the retinoids do too. And if you over dry your skin, you might actually stimulate the oil production, and it actually creates more oil. I know when I teach this in hair care too. If you're using a stripping shampoo and your scalp's already dry, you will be actually producing more oil on your scalp than. I digress. Let's get back to retinols. If you are using both the salicylic acid and the retinols, I would not use them at the same time for sure. Maybe use the salicylic acids in the morning, your retinols at night, just like everything else. And what about vitamin C? I'm a huge, huge fan of vitamin C. I love how it brightens the face. I love how it lightens my dark spots. I love how it reduces fine wrinkles. And the combination with the retinols is an awesome combination. So if you just do retinols and vitamin C in the day, retinols at night, poof, it's like magic. It really is. It's great for your skin. So hopefully we've broken down what is retinol, where can you get it, what are the effects, why do you need it, how do you use it, How do I use it with other things in my skincare regime? If you have questions or concerns that maybe you're using it and maybe I could help you, I don't know, I'm not a dermatologist, but maybe I can guide you in the right place, just reach out. Again, thank you for being part of this community, for being here, for brightening up my day. And as always, remember, when you know better, you do better. I'll see you next time.